Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you complete the Terminal HSW Time trial. In the footage, as always, we're using an Akuchi drag with full-on HSW upgrades, so make sure to use that if you do have it. Any other vehicle with HSW upgrades will do you nicely, considering the fact that, and yes, I'm not going to bespeak when saying this, 45 seconds to spare. This is something that is, well, unprecedented within time trials, considering the fact that that is a ridiculous amount of time to have spare, so any sort of error that you're going to make within this shouldn't be too much of a hassle. The reason why we have this much time to spare is because I think Rockstar didn't realize that we have people like myself who know that the sewers exist within the game. So as you can tell, we're taking a massive shortcut throughout the city, avoiding basically as much traffic as we possibly can. And it really is what the only thing is going to be about this time trial, avoiding traffic. So when you make your way out of these sewers, you obviously want to keep an eye out where exactly the traffic is at, then take the walkway to make sure to avoid some more easy traffic too, and then kind of just keep on speeding through the middle, so you make sure that whenever the NPCs are taking a left or a right, you wouldn't have to worry about it too much, and you can see it coming straight away. Obviously, then we want to make our way to the highway, and then is when the most exciting part of the time trial is going to happen. Follow this entire road all the way until you're near Pulido. Yes, that is really what this time trial is going to be for the next 2 minutes. Now I could go on and on about how you should avoid traffic at all costs and that sort of stuff, but really there's just a golden rule of thumb when it comes to avoiding traffic, especially in time trials like this. You're going to be taking a lot of corners where you can't really see the traffic coming, so there's a few things you can do in order to make sure to avoid just that. Try to utilize your camera. Try to look around the corner, getting your camera a little bit higher so you can see what traffic is coming on your lane and what traffic is coming on the opposite lane. Try to stick to the middle as much as you can, but also avoid people like this who suddenly decide it's time to take a left when you really would like them to stay on their lane. Unfortunately, this is how NPCs work. They're always out to get you, and it really is going to be a nuisance, especially if you're on high speeds. In the corner we're taking right now, where there's really very little visibility, there's a really good idea to start slowing down a little bit, utilize your brakes, and then be still totally fine. Of course, because we do have the 45 seconds left to spare. I even had an attempt where I had a head-on collision with a car in the opposite direction. I got back onto my bike, and I still had about 40 seconds to spare still. So as long as your bike doesn't fly to the other side of Pulido, you really don't have to worry about just walking to your bike, getting back on it, and still having enough time in order to complete the time trial. So take your time with it, use your brakes if you feel like you're going to crash or slow down, or just really overall take your time with it. The time trial has given you plenty of time, and all the extra time that you are getting really is from that first part of the time trial where we're utilizing the Los Santos sewers. So as long as you get through that first bit totally fine, the highway really is just about making sure that you avoid traffic and take your time with it. That is about really all I can tell you about it. I hope it was useful. If it was, make sure to leave the video a like, subscribe for more, and if you really like what you see on the channel, please consider becoming a member like Chloe, Robert, Mad Dakota, and Shapeshift Gaming. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.